things that CCI offers is the opportunity to sponsor students. For me, in a sense, Africa is on the other side of the world, but with the personal connection through the Killians and others through the congregation at Concordia, I knew that I was joining this community that was going to be able to help students, that people that I personally know were going to be able to interact with. We were blessed with the opportunity to join Katie and Kent and their 3 children in an extended group of mission team members to go over to Uganda. And my daughter and I actually had this incredible, life-changing experience of meeting the students that we have been sponsoring for a number of years. And it was truly a life-changing experience. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't see their smiling faces in my eyes, that I don't feel their heart in my heart. One of the most impactful moments was when, on one of the very first days that we were there, we arrived in Uganda, and we made a trip over to the village, and we said hello to the students, and then we had to go to the market to get some supplies and to select the goats to gift to the graduates. But as we were walking through the market, Violet got my attention to let me know that the mother of one of my students that I sponsor was actually working in the market. She was selling avocados, actually. And she approached me, and she, in her own language, wanted to thank me for sponsoring her son. And my daughter and I actually got to give her big hugs, because I will always pray for her and her family and her son. We were all greeting the children and getting to know them and building relationships and singing songs. And one of the students came up to my daughter and I, and she said, are you Beth and Jacqueline? And she had a picture of us. I knew I was going to do that. She had a picture of us that we had sent to her last October. She had kept that picture, and it was really, really important to her, and she recognized us from that picture from 6 months earlier. It really drove home for me how important it is to make that personal connection and that communication between a sponsor and a sponsored student incredibly personal and so very important. She prayed for us in turn as we were praying for her on a daily basis. Every time I think of her, I think of that moment, and I think this is probably the most important thing that I do on a daily basis, is to keep her in my heart, keep her in my prayers. This past year, one of my students graduated, and so we were given the opportunity to help his family establish themselves with some income by gifting the graduate with a goat. The families use the goat for producing calves that they can then sell. It's a source of income. It's a really important source of income for their family. And so the opportunity to do that, to gift the student, was terrific. Having been there and having witnessed how purposefully and how intentionally each of the students, no matter the grade level, they are so looking forward to the message that they receive from their sponsor. They are the most loving, Christ-filled community that I've ever been blessed to see. And I would just really encourage everybody to prayerfully consider that.